Here are 5 things you must do immediately after going down with your partner. After you've had sex, what do you do? Do you ever cuddle up with your partner? Do you turn around and fall asleep right away? Do you need the use of the restroom? We place a high value on what we do during the act, but not on what we do afterwards. So, what should you do in the moments after sex? On the other hand, we have the answers. After a night of sex, here are 5 things to do. You may want to take some essential steps to ensure that your reproductive health is in tip-top shape. 1. Urinate after you're done. Urinating after sex may protect women against urinary tract infections. Women urinate after intercourse to wash out any pathogens that may have entered their vaginal canal, according to David Kaufman, a urologist in New York City. Bacteria have small pills that serve like Velcro hooks, which enable them to adhere themselves to the urethral lining, the renowned urologist said. According to him, the vagina is a mucosal surface. As a consequence, it secretes its own lubricant and possesses its own healthy germs, neither of which should be altered. Peeing after a sexual encounter, on the other hand, may decrease the chance of a urinary tract infection in women. After you've had sex, Kaufman also recommends that you drink a lot of water. 2. Cleanse yourself gently. It's also advantageous if you clean up after yourself. When washing your privates, avoid using scented soaps or strong vaginal washes, especially after intercourse. Instead, use warm water and mild fragrance-free soap to gently cleanse your vulva. If you use fragrance soaps, you run the risk of irritating your sensitive privates. You should also avoid vaginal douching. A solution of vinegar and water sprayed upwardly into the vaginal canal using a bottle, bag, or douching syringe may cause vaginal irritation, edema, and painful intercourse, among other problems. Before heading back to bed, gently pat your lady parts dry once you've done washing up. After each intercourse, check your vaginal region for any pain or bleeding, since this may suggest an infection or friction produced by the condom. 3. Keep an eye out for any signs of bleeding or pain. You know your body best, but that doesn't mean you should take it for granted. Keep an eye out for any injury to your vaginal region as a result of coitus, as well as any pain or bleeding. Unusual bleeding or discharge after intercourse, according to Dr. Shiva Talabian, a reproductive expert in New York, should not be ignored. It may be a sign of infection or a lesion in the reproductive system. Similarly, any post-sex pain or bleeding may be a sign of an infection or friction produced by the condom. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, make an appointment with your gynecologist immediately. 4. Drink some cranberry juice. After intercourse, drink cranberry juice to avoid developing a UTI. Studies have shown that cranberry juice may help fight pathogens. It may reach your urinary tract and prevent bacteria from adhering to the bladder wall since it is not broken down by your digestive system. Furthermore, a recent global study found that drinking a 240 ml glass of cranberry juice every day lowers symptomatic UTIs by almost 40% in women with recurrent UTIs. 5. Examine the condom more closely. Wearing a condom is a sensible move, but are you clever enough to double-check it later? Because doing both is crucial for your reproductive health. When you're already